Okay, guys, it's me again. I, I definitely didn't expect to come on, come on here again, make another video. This is Dave, the True Rock. What everyone knows, the True Rock is Jesus Christ, Deuteronomy 32. Uh, but yeah, I made that video just yesterday, and man, I didn't. I thought that was going to be the end of it, and I don't like making videos really, but yes, it's been crazy. Something else happened. So anyway, I'll get right into this. So I was watching a video here of this lady, more Rapture videos, of course, around Feast of Trumpets. I've been talking to my wife a lot, and uh, yeah, it's been fun. Today and yesterday's been great. And so I was watching this video here of this woman. Yeah, and she was talking about she was asking God for confirmation that not just about September 23rd, 24th, and Feast of Trumpets time frame. Uh, she actually wanted to get a not just that it was going to happen because she felt confident that it was going to happen, like it was that the rapture was going to happen during that time. But she wanted to know if she was personally invited to the wedding feast, uh, to the wedding in heaven. And she said, she asked if, long story short, you can watch the video, but she asked God if she could get an invite, a wedding invite physically in her hands that says she's going to the wedding. And that if she got a wedding invite somehow physically in her hands, and she knew that she was going, not just that it was going to happen, that she was going and she was invited and she was going to attend. And so, and I know that's personal for a lot of us, right? Because a lot of us have this, uh, some of us have this doubt inside of us is like, am I really going to go? I know this is going to happen, but am I going? So she asked this question. And then later on that day, she was cleaning her house, and she came across this wedding invite. I'll let you listen to her story. But she came across that wedding invite just out of the middle of nowhere. She'd never seen this thing, and it just come out in her cleaning, and she was like, she could not believe it. She was totally and completely shocked at how this thing came up. She thought this is insane, and you got to see the joy and excitement this lady has. She was so excited about getting this. She knows she's completely, totally over the moon, confident that she's going. And so that was amazing. I was like, wow, that's so cool, man. I was like, I'm so happy for her. I was so glad. And so I I went on my prayer walk like I usually do, and I started asking about these things. And I remember her video, and I was thinking, I was talking to the Lord, and I was like, Lord, I was like, that was pretty cool, I was like, but I know you talk to each of us differently. You talk to some people through numbers, people through dreams and visions, some people physically. There's many different ways you talk to people, and I know you don't talk to me the same way as you talk to other people. And I said, it'd be cool if I could get something uh, like this too. Like I said, you can tell me. I was like, if I'm going to the wedding feast as well, I was like, you can tell me in your own special way. I was like, I didn't put any stipulations at all with the Lord. I just said, I know you talk to me in different ways, and I don't want to put you in these, situations where it has to be like this, and but that's fine for someone else. I know that you talk to me in different ways and everyone. So I just basically asked if you could tell me if I was going to show me somehow, and that I would know when I see it. I would know, and I wasn't saying it was going to happen today or tomorrow or next week or anything. I just said okay. So I prayed that on my prayer walk, and this on my prayer walk today, I decided to go down. I wanted to talk with him a lot. I wanted to really, uh, you know, I want to get in deep with him in conversation. I haven't done that in a long time. And I went down this different road that I don't normally go down. And I was walking down there and I was praying this prayer that I was just telling you about. And as I finished praying, I'm walking like maybe a few more steps, and I see this house that um, I see this house and this sign on this guy's gate. And I was thinking that there's no way I'm going to see something in English because I live in Thailand. And seeing English writing around here, especially in the area I live in, is very unusual. Uh, but I looked over and I saw this sign on this gate after I prayed that prayer, and it says, "You'll never walk alone." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Wait a minute." I was like, "What's going on here?" I was like, I stood there and I'm looking at this and I'm like, "You'll never walk alone." I was like, "What is this?" I was like, "Lord," I was like, "What?" I was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Don't play games with me, please." I was like, I was like, I was like, if this is real, I mean, this is crazy. I was like, it says, I'm looking straight at this gate. I'm walking in circles right now, like trying to figure out what's going on. Like, is this really happening? I was like, is it? I was like, Lord, is that for me? Is that the message you're trying to tell me? I was like, it says you'll never walk alone. I've never seen this before. I don't know what that is. It says you'll never walk alone, and then it says Liverpool, and I'm like, I'm not a. I know that that's Liverpool is for soccer, which they call football out here, and I know there's a lot of soccer and football fans in Thailand. Uh, but I was like, but I've never seen that you'll never walk alone. I don't even know what that is. I was like, you'll never walk alone. I was like, and it looks like a gate, and like it's on a gate. It looks like a gate, and it's on a gate. And I'm like, is this mean I'm going with you and open the gates of heaven, and I'll never walk alone? And I was like, some kind of a Liverpool thing, I guess, some kind of a saying that they have. And I was like, oh my gosh! I was like, that is amazing. Like, God, this is an amazing confirmation. Confirmation. And then I looked it up, and I found this. Yeah, it's from Liverpool. I guess soccer has this as part of their saying or part of their anthem or whatever, and it's from a song from the 1960s. I guess it was published in 1945, but it says "You'll never walk alone" from this group. And you know what's interesting too about this thing? Oh, it's called "You'll Never Walk Alone" from Gary and the Peacemakers. See this? Gary and the Peacemakers. And it's their anthem for Liverpool, I guess. Maybe you all know more about this kind of thing than I do. I never watched soccer. I have no idea. And it says, you know what's interesting here too? It says, "You'll Never Walk Alone" became the anthem of the support medical staff and first responders of those in the quarantine during the pandemic. And I thought, first responders, and I was like, that's wild. I was like, that reminds me of Medic for Christ. I was like, that is so bizarre. So anyway, I'm looking at that and I went over to the lyrics and I'm like, what is this song here? Gary and the Peacemakers, "You'll Never Walk Alone." And I started looking at these are the lyrics here, and it says, "When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of the storm there's a golden sky and the sweet silver song of a lark. Walk on through the wind, walk on through the rain, though your dreams be tossed and blown. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone." Hmm. And yeah, it says you walk with hope in your heart. You'll never walk alone. You never walk alone. I'm like, wow, that is pretty crazy. I don't know if there's more to this song or not, more lyrics, but that's incredible, guys. Like, I don't know what to say about that. Oh, and when I was walking back, um, I looked over just across the street from where I saw this, and and it had these are my numbers. I think I told you guys in my first video, my last video I made. 1111 is one of my numbers too, like 911, 111, 1111. Sorry, and I saw the 1111 across the street, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. It was right there, and then I walked up the street a little bit more, and this was the other number that I was telling you guys about in my last video, 88, and there's two pillars here. I saw this 88 here, and I've never seen this stuff before. It was right. It was right there. I was like, okay. I was like, these are the exact numbers I was talking about yesterday in my video. So if that wasn't enough to top it off, I come home. My two grandchildren are in the living room, and they're watching a video. It's a cartoon. And as soon as I open the door, this is blasting in the living room. And I haven't heard this. They play a lot of different songs and stuff, but I haven't heard this one in a while. And it's a little cartoon characters, and they're saying, "When the Saints go marching home, when the Saints come marching in, I want to be in that number." And then as soon as it says that, it says, "And the trumpet, when the trumpet blows, and then everything. It's about the rapture and going into heaven and being part of that number in heaven." I'm like, are you kidding me right now? It's like this can't be happening. I'm just like, that is so wild. That is, guys. All you got to do is ask, man. Like, really, just talk to him. Uh, tell him how you feel. Just be real. You know how it is. Just talk to him. He's gonna talk to you. It's. I mean, what do you want? Like, what more do you guys want? Like, what is it that you're looking for? I mean, I don't know what to say. Um, yeah. Just ask him. He talks to us in different ways. Just listen. That's pretty much all I got now, guys. Read the Bible, pray, spend some time, watch some videos, and listen to others. What's going on about this whole thing? Um, one last thing. This is wild. It's a little bit weird. Last night I went to go get Taco Bell. Um, I live out here, pretty far from a lot of places, and I don't usually eat Taco Bell. I think I ate there last time about a couple months ago. But I'm an American, and I like I can't eat Thai food all the time. So sometimes I like to have some American junk food. So there's this gas station. It's about 20 miles from here, and they have they have a Taco Bell there. And so I went over there yesterday, and I was just parked the car, and I was walking into the Taco Bell, and what do I see? And the car right in front of me is the number I was talking about. Now it's backwards, 924, but that's the number I was telling you guys, the 24, and the 924 that I was seeing uh, in my last video. So I saw that right there in front of me, and I was like, what? I was like, come on, man. I was like, and like I said, Thailand is a day ahead of everywhere else, and Japan and Australia are actually the farthest day ahead. They're the day before us. So 923, 924, who knows? But yeah, it's pretty wild, man. Like this stuff is. You know what I just noticed? It looks like a Japanese style sign here too. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty cool, guys. Like I said, pray, read your Bible, and talk with them. Love y'all. Take care.